Round 1 of the MIAA Division II Girls Basketball Tournament here at Norwood High School. Between the visiting Redmond Tewksbury Memorial High School and your TBL Large regular season champion Norwood Stag. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Redmond is junior number 2, Vanessa Sophie. Senior number 3, McQuilla Scosen. Senior number 12, Emily Pitcher. Freshman number 15, Megan Maniscalco. And the junior number 23, Sophia Campiello. Head coach of Tewksbury is Mr. Joel McDonald. And after the starting lineup for your Mustang. Senior from St. Catherine's, number 5, Leon Torres. And for the junior from Balch Elementary, number 10, Izzy Morgan. And a sophomore from Prescott Elementary, number 14, Brian Boudreau. And junior guard from the Callahan Elementary, and a freshman forward from the Elementary, number 55, Ellen Head coach of your Mustangs is Christian McDonald. At this time, we would ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and those who serve to protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
Court to see the first round play-up matchup of the Tewksbury Memorial Redmen against your Norwood Mustangs. I'm Sophie Brogadir, joined here by Doc Crowley. Doc, what are you looking to see in this game? What do you think of this matchup?
Well, Sophie, what a treat to get to work with you tonight. This is going to be fun, our first game together. This is so great. I think we're going to see a great tournament matchup. The round of 32 is here. We have the number 3 seed against the number 30 seed. The 15-5 Mustangs against the 10-10 Tewksbury Memorial team. Should be a great one.
Yeah, and I feel like personally, at least, I don't know much about this Tewksbury team. There aren't many common opponents. The only one I've seen this season is Medway, who they lost to by only a few points, which in Norwood we've only played Medway once, but only winning by a few points as well. So I'm not sure how that will translate into this game tonight.
Yeah, I think we'll see what we usually see from KMAC coach teams, you know, really good, structured, foundational basketball. It should be a great one.
Yeah, and you can see that there is a bit of a height advantage, which should definitely benefit Ellen on the post tonight.
Yeah, and as usual, Coach KMAC, she gave us the most amazing breakdown of what we should expect to see tonight, complete with stats in typical Coach KMAC form. So that's Harry Blake.
Quick turnover from Lily Cordani. Ellen Baranowski is trying to control that ball right there.
Yeah, she's been a force the whole season, hasn't she, Ellen Baranowski? Only a freshman.
Yeah, and so far this season, she's been averaging 11 points per game and shooting 61% from the field, which is really impressive.
Well, in fact,
Shots off the mark.
a nice mix on this team too, Sophie, between, you know, the kind of the older players like Ari Blake and the freshmen as well, so it should be a great one.
Yeah, there are only 2 seniors, so we do see a pretty junior-heavy team, which is helpful. Next year, there's going to be a lot of seniors, though. There's some tight defense from Tewksbury right here, playing really up on these girls.
Yeah, that's what the coach talked about, the fact that Tewksbury plays a very strong blend of zone defense. Could present some challenges for the Stangs tonight.
The jump ball goes to Norwood since Tewksbury won the tip-off.
And that typically is the difference too here at tournament time, is who plays the better defense.
As I said before, there really is that tight defense. Tewksbury went out to trap Ari Blake out in the corner there.
So Liliana Cordani playing some good defense for the Stangs.
Tewksbury's looking to strike first now with the score still 0-0. Shots off the mark.
And some good D there in the paint by number 10, Isabella Morgan. She's been a force out there this year for the Stangs.
Ava Morad looking inside for a quick layup from Ellen Baranowski.
And that, of course, is what the Stangs are looking to do. They've done it well all year long. Ellen's been fantastic.
You see a little press from the Mustangs here. Coach Person really talked about emphasizing that pressure and trying to work on transition defense.
Yeah, I think that's the key. You know, that's what Tewksbury Memorial needs to do, is to be able to hit those outside shots.
See freshman Reagan Maniscalco with a quick shot there. It's slightly off the mark.
I want to give a shout out to number 14, Caroline Forrest, as well, playing some good D for the Stangs.
Tewksbury comes away with another turnover from the Mustangs. Ava Mora gets the ball right back to bring it down to the other end, right back into Tewksbury's hands there.
The coach said they want to run. The Stangs do want to run. They've been successful running all year. They got to be very careful of those turnovers.
Tewksbury's taken a lot of threes so far, but they can't seem to get one to fall. It's Lily Cordani with the drive. It was blocked, just blocked, by freshman Reagan Maniscalco. And she's been one of the key players for this Tewksbury team this season.
Yeah, they've had a really, I think kind of the record really doesn't tell the story for Tewksbury this year. They're definitely a better than 10-10 team. So, Sophie, not too bad, you know, for the first 3 minutes of quarter number one. Get those butterflies out, get moving around, take some shots, hopefully hit a few, right?
Yeah, we've seen some sloppy passes from both teams so far. Looks like they're just trying to settle in. They'll find their rhythms as this game goes on.
And again, want to give some shout-outs, you know, the big stars for Norwood, from Coach K-Mac, Ava Mora, the senior, averaged 12 points per game with 4 assists. Then, as we talked about, Ellen Baranowski, only the freshman, averaged 11 points per game. Lily Cordani, a sophomore, and Ari Blake averaged about 4 steals a game. Coach also talked about the starters will be Ava Murad, Ari Blake, Lily Cordani, Izzy Morgan, and Ellen Baranowski.
Yeah, and it looks like she's still going with the starting lineup after the timeout, not doing any subs yet. Normally she likes to do quick subs to keep people fresh, but so far we're sticking with the same starting lineup.
And the coach was also telling us that they have two very good players for Tewksbury, number 15 and number 12, both are guards.
Yeah, Reagan Maniscalco, that's the name I mentioned a few seconds ago. She's a freshman. She's actually transferring to a private school next year to play basketball. So she'll be a big loss for Tewksbury. And that's Ava Morad with the strong drive to finish there.
If these Stangs can get some points in the paint, that will be fantastic.
Ava Morad there comes up with another steal, and that's what Kristen talked about, how she's so attuned to everything on the court, and she's really great at coming up with these steals. Shot from the corner by Vanessa Iandoli is slightly off the mark, and a foul on the floor is called.
Yeah, that'll be one of the keys for our girls, is getting back, playing some defense in the paint, as you saw there. Force those outside shots, force them to hit those outside shots.
That's the first foul called on Izzy Morgan. Only one foul so far in this whole game. Norwood ball off the hands of Tewksbury right there. It looks like, from what I can see, that Izzy has been subbed out and freshman Mo Larkey is replacing her.
And again, Mo Larkey, another freshman, right?
Yeah, the freshmen on this team have been really strong so far this season.
You can see Tewksbury really crowding under the hoop.
Yeah, they're trying to lock down Ellen, not let her get any easy baskets with that height advantage inside. Shot from the corner from Lily Cordani, just rattled out of the basket.
Some good battles there under the hoop.
It was a strong screen set. It looked like she clipped Ava Morad in the mouth. She's a little upset about that right now down there.
So again, we have three refs in the game tonight. So I'm sure they'll be calling it really tight.
Izzy Morgan is back in the game now, subbing out Ellen Baranowski, and they're playing with the Mustangs are playing with a smaller lineup for the moment.
And a good outlet pass with some good defense by Tewksbury.
Norwood's trying to really push his transition, and it doesn't seem to be working quite at the moment. They'll find their groove as it keeps going.
And there you are, one of those guards for Tewksbury.
Reagan Maniscalco, that freshman, she's going to keep bothering him all night. She has all 5 points right now for Tewksbury. And another steal they come away with right here.
And of course, Ellen Baranowski out of the game. So as you said, they're going with the small lineup.
Izzy Morgan comes away with the rebound, and Reagan Maniscalco almost gets yet another steal right there.
Yeah, they're really dialed in on where these passes are going for the Mustangs. So Cece Becker will inbound.
Ava Mora is trying to set the tone for this offense and get something going right now. Izzy Morgan with the nice finish.
Beautiful job of getting around that defense.
That was a tight foul call right there. I'm not quite sure what it was called on. It looked almost to be like a moving screen, but I know they called a defensive foul.
Liliana Kuadani. So Tewksbury to inbound. And the turnover. Just what the Stangs need right about now. Izzy Morgan playing some good defense out there, Sophie.
Yeah, she really is, and it's going to be key for the Mustangs to try to force turnovers and just get the ball back in their hands tonight. Another jump ball. This one should be Tewksbury ball. Oh, they're giving it to the Mustangs. It looked like might have gotten that wrong.
Some excellent hustle by Ava Morad out there. So Ellen is back in the game. We're in that 55 for the Mustangs.
Mustangs are going to look to her to get this offense started with only 5 points so far. 3 from Cece Becker, just off line.
Yeah, they're barely missing, right? A lot of ins and outs.
You can see the Mustangs in this help defense they like to play, where they drop and help the middle if their girl's farther away from the ball.
Yeah, you can see there's just nothing in the paint for Tewksbury, but they're hitting those shots.
That's senior captain Emily Pitcher with that 3.
Yeah, Tewksbury's doing a very good job of closing on the ball, particularly in the paint.
Yeah, you can see that they're really swarming the players and trying not to give them any space to work with. Ava Morad with a strong take. It's fouled on the way up.
Free throws will be very important tonight, I'm sure.
I'm sure, as coaches always say, it comes down to free throws at the end, especially in playoff games. She misses the first. You can hear the student section getting into it now. It was pretty quiet to start the game.
Yeah, 2 evenly matched teams out there.
Yeah, you can see that so far. Strong defense from Cece Becker right there, trying to get that steal.
Oh, beautiful block by Ellen.
Yeah, blocked by Ellen right there. She's kept her hands up and got the ball. Another 3 from Cece Becker. This time is good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. 1-point game.
They're really going to rely on her to get the outside shooting going for this team tonight.
So Tewksbury trying to set up the last shot of the first quarter.
Called a moving screen right there on Leal Melky. Apologies. That will be her first foul.
So Cece to inbound.
You can see Ellen up at the high post, waiting to get the ball down low as she did right there. Ari Blake for 3, just deep.
She was triple covered on that one, Ellen.
Yeah, they're really trying to make sure she gets nothing inside. Foul called just as the clock is about to expire. That's always a tough one. It's called on Cece Becker.
So need a quick inbound and jump shot, correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you can do with 0.9 seconds. I think that's enough time to really catch and shoot. That was blocked by Ellen Baranowski as well, and our score to end this first quarter, oh my goodness, my words right now, is 8-7 with Tewksbury on top.
I think Sophie, the coach, has to be happy with what we've seen. Certainly, the shooting was very cool to start. The dominance of Ellen in the paint is very impressive. Offensively, she's drawing the triple team every time the ball moves to her. Those perimeter shots are going to be there for the Stangs if we can continue that in the second quarter.
Yeah, they need to get their outside shooting to heat up. Just really work it on the perimeter because, as you said, they're really covering Ellen inside, so they need to rely on the outside shooting.
So it should be an interesting second quarter.
It will be. I have a feeling both teams will settle in. There will be fewer turnovers. They're still going to try to push the transition on both ends, but they'll get cleaner as this game goes on.
Yep, and as you said, that was one of the things the coach talked about, the transition defense. Coach K-Mac sees that as the key. They need to be able to slow down Tewksbury. They also need to be able to stay out of foul trouble. And again, as we said, there are 3 refs on the floor tonight, so they'll be watching everything really closely. Offensively, the coach wants them to look into the post and get after it on the offensive boards. But again, that's been a challenge because Tewksbury plays that really strong team defense.
Yeah, they've really been covering in the paint, and Norwood has bodies outside, so it's harder to get those offensive rebounds with fewer people inside.
So Tewksbury leads by 1 as we begin the second quarter.
They have that freshman, Reagan Maniscalco, bringing up the ball. A double team from Norwood right there. She throws it out of bounds. Stays Tewksbury ball, though.
And turnover so important here in the tournament.
Yeah, you really have to protect the ball and make sure you don't give it away easily. Rebound bounces off Ellen Baranowski and is controlled again by Tewksbury. But a timeout called by their coach. And their coach, Joel McNaught, he's in his 4th season with Tewksbury. And he's pretty new to the team. Found some success over the past few years.
Yeah, they look like they're really well coached. Everybody knows where they need to be, correct? As we said, they play a good zone team defense. They close in the paint very quickly. I think this is going to be a really good game, Sophie.
Yeah, you can see the team chemistry for both teams because I know that's something that Coach Kristen really emphasizes also. They do a lot of things outside of basketball. They have team dinners, team bonding days. She really wants them to be tight-knit, just like a family, so that they can play together well on the court as well.
And nobody is better at that than Coach K-Mac. I've enjoyed the 21 years we've worked together here at Norwood High School. It has truly been a blast. Nobody is better at Coach K-Mac than getting the best out of her players and also all the students that she works with.
Yeah, and she led her boys team to the championship game a few years ago.
She did.
The same year the girls went with Coach Amy Quinn.
Some excellent effort out there by 5.
It looks like they called Tewksbury ball again. I'm not sure if it ever went in bounds is what they're saying. Because the inbound is from the same spot. Oh, never mind. They're moving her down lower. Looks like it went out of bounds right where Ari tipped it out. Inbound right into Ava Morad's hands, who comes away with that steal.
She is such a heads-up player, isn't she? She's everywhere.
She is. She has just such good court awareness. She knows exactly where she needs to be and where all of her teammates are. Working around the perimeter, and a foul is called on Sophia Capiello. She's a junior captain for this team.
So again, here's Ava.
And pass from Lily Cordani went right into Nicole Barron's hands there. A deep 3 just off the back iron, rebounded by Malarkey.
I really like what they did on that play, having Ellen Baranowski come out and challenge that shot, get a hand into the face. You have to do that against these good shooting teams.
Yeah, and that pressure can really mess with the shooter's head and make her shoot it off the mark. Cece Becker and Izzy Morgan now sub in for Lily Cordani and Ava Morad.
So still a 1-point game. Tewksbury by 1. Second quarter, 6:41 to go.
Yeah, we haven't seen any scoring yet in this quarter. The inbound from Mo Larkey. Ari Blake gets it off a tip. To the corner, shot from Izzy Morgan, rattles out of the hoop. So close there. She gets her own rebound to Ari Blake for the easy layup.
Oh, there you go. Izzy with a beautiful shot, just wouldn't go.
Went in and out right there.
Good follow-up by Ari. Ari, of course, has had a great hoop career here at the school on the Hill.
Yeah, she has. She's really become a player that Kristen is leaning on and knows that she can help settle this offense. Mo Larkey pushes it up, is looking at Ari. Cece Becker now with a 3. That one rattles out as well. And they call a foul. That foul is Izzy Morgan's second.
So this is number 15.
Yeah, Regan Maniscalco. She's really the girl to watch on this team. The press break from Tewksbury right there. Norwood's trying to trap in the corner. Pull-up jumper right off that mark. Rebounded by Tewksbury and goes to Cece Becker's hands.
Stangs with their first lead, I believe, in the whole game.
Cross-court pass was off the mark. It goes off of the hands of Emily Pitcher and stays Norwood ball. Ava Morad back in the game now to help control this offense. Cece Becker from the corner. Almost bounces in. Rebounded by, or it looks they called Ava Morad for stepping out of bounds. She almost corralled that rebound there.
Again, good hustle. Good hustle by the Stangs.
Yeah, and that's what Kristen talks about. They're really staying to try to get their own offensive rebounds.
Excellent defense there.
Off Norwood. It looked like Lily Cordoni wasn't ready for that ball to get ready to her. Far pass to get it inbound from Tewksbury. Nicole Barron drives and tries to draw the foul, but doesn't get a call. Goes out of bounds and is now Norwood ball.
Again, number 55 doing a great job out there for the Stangs. Very strong defensively.
Cece Becker with another 3. Again, this one just off of the iron. Mo Larkey now applying pressure to Reagan Maniscalco. Emily Pitcher driving and a foul is called on Cece Becker. That's her second.
Again, it's easy to see with the Stangs. They're trying to keep everything outside. Keep forcing them to take those shots.
Yeah, they're really trying to force the perimeter, not let anything easy get into the middle of the paint.
And for CC Becker and all those shooters for Norwood, keep shooting. Those shots are going to fall. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, you don't want to force any quick shots, but if you're set and ready to take that shot, then by all means take it. You can see Coach Kristen really getting into it, getting animated, discussing strategy, and maybe drawing up a new play in the huddle over there.
And she has Coach Burrell and Coach O'Connor over there with her as well. Excellent staff.
Yes, and Coach Liz on the side as well.
It's a great time of year here at the school on the Hill. Tournament time. The place is buzzing. Good crowd in the house tonight, Sophie.
Yeah, it's always fun. And we have boys hockey and boys basketball tomorrow night. Boys hockey are in Billerica, and boys basketball are actually at Tewksbury at 6.
I want to give a shout out to the girls. Their season ended yesterday, but they had a great season, all right? They had quite a few excellent years. Congrats to the girls on a great run this year.
Yeah, they had a great season. Tewksbury ball to start right now. Lily Cordani is defending the inbound. Nicole Barron is really looking to get something started for this Tewksbury offense. Reagan Maniscalco with the three, and that one is good.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Inside to Ellen. Beautiful.
It's so nice when you can throw the ball up high just for her to get, and she can go up easily for the layup.
If they can shake her loose in the paint, that's going to be trouble for Tewksbury for sure. Excellent job of looking inside and finding her.
We have a tie game. We're all tied up at 11 right now with 3:40 left in the second quarter. Lily Cordani grabs that rebound as the shot's off the mark. She's looking to push this offense. Mo Larkey's looking inside to Ellen Baranowski. Ari Blake with the three, just off the back iron. And finally, a foul is called, and they're trying to break out in transition.
And again, they're battling in the paint.
And that foul is going to be the first on Ari Blake. Norwood now has 3 fouls for the quarter, so they're going to have to watch that for the rest, make sure they don't get Tewksbury into shooting.
The coach talked about that, but that's a nice opportunity when they're tripling on Ellen. Those outside shots are going to be there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
See Bella Chorus out there wearing number 12.
Called 3 seconds in the paint on a number 23 on Tewksbury, Sophia Capiello. Yeah, they're really looking for Bella Chorus for just to drive up the intensity and be a spark on defense especially.
And she's been a great playmaker since her freshman year.
Her pass right there was just deflected and goes back into Tewksbury's hands.
So again, the Stangs doing what they've been doing the whole game, is forcing everything outside, nothing in the paint.
Strong cross-court pass right there with a hard drive. Lily Cordani comes away with the rebound. Bella Chorus looks inside to Ellen to shoot the layup, which goes off, but gets her own rebound and is fouled. She's now going to the stripe to shoot too.
And she's becoming more and more of a force in the paint as the game goes on.
And this Norwood team has really distributed their scoring so far. Cece has 3, Ava Morad has 2. Ellen has 2, Ari has 2, Izzy has 2. It's really spread out. Ellen now with her second free throw. This one as well is off, but almost controlled by Mo Larkey. And another foul is called to get it back to be Mustangs ball.
Good hustle there by number 24, Mo Larkey. Cece Becker in, Bella Chorus out.
They're looking to Cece for a shot right here. Ava looks inside to Ellen, who puts it up for a strong layup, bounces off that backboard. Emily Pitcher with the 3, bounces off the front rim. And Lily Cordani is fouled all the way under Norwood's own hoop. They're defending.
Tewksbury absolutely wants to tighten it up, slow down that fast break by Norwood.
And that's the 3rd foul on junior captain Sophia Capiello. I wonder if their coach, as I said it, he took her out. He's going to save her for later in the game.
Got 2:02 to go in the second quarter.
We're still all tied up at 11. It's been very low scoring so far. 3 from Ava Morad is off the back iron. Cece looked for a shot, would pass it up to Mo, whose shot is also off the mark. And another jump ball is called. I feel like we've seen a lot of jump balls so far this game.
We absolutely have. Yeah, a lot of battling for that ball.
Yeah, everyone's willing to get down on the floor in the playoffs, getting a bit of a tussle. They've just got to grit it out in these games. Chloe Mello with the ball now, trying to work it on the outside and get closer to the hoop. Nicole Barron with the drive. It's not on the mark. She comes away and grabs the ball for another jump ball. This one will be Norwood ball.
Yeah, nice hustle there by number 10, Nicole Barron.
Yeah, she missed her shot and was really ready to get back in and grab that rebound after it was off. So a bit of a press here. And it's intercepted. Quick, easy layup from Vanessa Iandoli. Her first points of the night.
Those turnovers, right?
Ellen Baranowski is fouled on the way up for that layup in transition, and she'll shoot 2 more.
Again, Ellen has been in for just about the entire first half.
Yeah, that's something Coach McDonald said. She really likes to keep Ellen in the game. She can play her as much as she can. First shot is good.
Ellen's really done a good job of keeping everybody out of the paint so far tonight on the defensive side.
Yeah, and it shows. Ellen only has 3 points so far. Ball back into Norwood's hands now. Even more out with the 3, and this one is good.
She is electric, isn't she? Oh my God.
She really is. She provides a spark just when they need it.
Incredible. Plays both sides so well. And a great defender as well.
Yeah, high pass out of bounds from Emily Pitcher there, giving it back to Norwood. See if they can capitalize on this.
42 seconds to the half. Stangs up by 2.
Ava Morad with the ball, hoping to expand this lead before halftime. Working down the shot clock before half. 3 deep. And a foul is called on the floor. That foul will be on Ari Blake, her second.
So Ellen comes out. She'll take a seat with 28 seconds.
The shot clock is off. Tewksbury will probably try to run it down here.
Bellacoris back out there for the Stings.
Norwood ball. Ellen Baranowski sub quickly back in to end this half. Bellacoris goes to the bench. Tewksbury is pressing, trying to get another turnover. Ava Morad looking to make one last play. Goes right to Cece Becker, who gets fouled and will shoot 2.
Tremendous amount of hustle by both sides tonight. Cece goes to the line.
That's the first foul on number 5, Paige Crowley. First is good for Cece. You see Bellacoris come right back in for Ellen, so the Mustangs can get quickly on D. Second good for Cece as well. You really need those free throws down the line.
She has ice in her veins, doesn't she?
She sure does. And that will bring us to half, and Mustangs have extended their lead a little bit from coming from behind. They're now up 17-13 as the teams go to the locker rooms.
Coach has to be happy with that half, Sophie, right? Up by 4. with the shooting was so cool in the early going there.
Yeah, I'm sure she's happy they've turned it around and come back. They've cleaned up a bit. Still a sloppy game on both ends. Lots of turnovers on both sides. But I'm sure both coaches will emphasize just cleaning up their passes during this half.
All right, so I think we're going to go to the studio for a break. We'll see you on the other side.
And we welcome you back to Nolette Johnson Court here at Norwood High School for the second half of this game. It's been really exciting so far, so close. The Norwood Mustangs are leading 17-13. We'll start the ball with Tewksbury. Doc, what have you seen in this first half that you think will just carry over in the second and make it a good game still?
I think what we're seeing, Sophie, is more of, the rationale, the reason why the Stangs are the number 3 seed overall is the excellent defense they've played. They give you absolutely nothing. You have to earn everything. They've given nothing in the paint the whole night, and Tewksbury is really going to be under pressure to make those outside shots.
Yeah, and you can see that suffocating D right here as Izzy Morgan forces the travel call on Michaela Stove's end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a well-played first half. It really just highlighted the differences between the two squads, right?
Yeah, Norwood's offense definitely came alive more in that second quarter. As you can see, they were even down in the first quarter.
And the Stangs moved that ball around so well. They distributed so well. Everybody has been in on the scoring game, so it should be an exciting second half.
And a turnover from Norwood gives it back to Tewksbury here.
Also want to say hello to our friends in Tewksbury watching on the live stream tonight, right?
Yeah. We want to give a shout out to Brian Gagliard for running halftime and doing the music at this game. He does a lot for NCM as well.
That was great. And again, the Tewksbury trying to get some penetration. There's just nothing there.
Yeah, it's actually the 3 seconds call they've called on Tewksbury for being in the paint too long tonight.
The Stangs so well coached. That's exactly what you do when you're trying to pressure those shots, is get hands in the face out around the top of the key and on the perimeter. And they've been doing that really well.
3 from Lily Cordani off the front rim, and a foul is called on Izzy Morgan on her drive. She'll shoot 2 now.
Yeah, Izzy Morgan has had a great evening. 100% hustle out there from Izzy Morgan.
And that foul was called on number 3, Michaela Stove's in. Her first. Free throws rattled off the rim for Izzy. She has 2 points so far tonight.
Looks like Paige Crowley is in. We're number 5 out there.
Sharing your last name.
Hey.
Second shot is also off for Izzy, rebounded by Tewksbury. Shot from freshman Regan Maniscalco off the rim. Ari Blake looks deep for Lily Cordani, who finishes the layup.
Lily Cordani had a fantastic first half as well.
She did, and these are actually her first points of the night. It's a quiet night for her. And a travel is called. Norwood ball.
So Ava to bring it up.
Izzy Morgan swarmed in the corner, and the ball gets taken away from her. A double dribble is then called on the freshman Reagan Maniscalco, showing a little bit of freshman behavior. You've seen a few plays like that from our freshman in this game.
She is some kind of player, isn't she? Oh my goodness.
She's very impressive, yeah. As I said before, she's switching to private school next year to play basketball. Almost another turnover cause. Bounces off people's foot. Corralled by Ellen Baranowski, but then given away. Lily Cordani ties up the ball, and ultimately it goes off her and stays Tewksbury ball under the basket.
Yeah, some excellent defense by number 12, Emily Pitcher.
Ari Blake got her hands right in there and came away with that steal. She gets it stolen right back from her by Reagan Maniscalco.
The coach said this is what the Stangs want to do, is they want to run, but you have to protect that ball. This is the worst time of year to have problems with turnovers.
Yeah, you got to find that balance between pushing the pace and playing clean basketball. Reagan Maniscalco now with the three, and that one is good for her.
Very impressive. All of a sudden, the lead is down to 3 for the Stings. And there's a good answer to it, looking inside for Ellen. It's back up to 5 at 21-16.
Reagan Maniscalco here controlling this offense, looking around the perimeter. She'll now take it herself. She takes another three. This one is quite off the mark. And a jump ball is called because Ellen is tied up by Nicole Barron.
Yeah, some excellent defense there by number 10, Nicole Barron, playing tough against Ellen Baranowski.
Yeah, we saw that from her before. She doesn't quit. She'll go in there and get her own rebounds. Quick passing around the perimeter from the Mustangs. Lily Cordani from the corner, just off. Tries to hunt down her own rebound. Ellen picks it up after ball's tipped around, and another jump ball is called.
Ellen has people hanging off her in the paint. The D is so tight.
And no one right there, she picked up that girl when she was trying to rip the ball away.
Some good D there too by Ari Blake. We're number 20.
Ellen now subs out and Mo Larkey comes in. Ari Blake also comes out and Cece Becker is in. Mustangs are playing really tight D. They're coming far out of the three-point line for pressure. Foul is now called, but the ball goes to Norwood. A foul is called on Nicole Barron.
Sophie, I'm sure part of the conversation at halftime from the Tewksbury coach was they wanted to try and get it to number 10, Nicole Barron, in the paint. You can see them really trying to work that here early in the second half.
Yeah, she's playing a smaller forward position on the shorter team. She's been playing inside a lot more for them. Ellen Baranowski goes right up with that layup in this foul. She'll go back to the line.
And she's been a force in the paint down low the whole night.
And that will be the fourth foul on Sophia Capiello. Michaela Stovzen is going to sub in for her. Ellen's first free throw hits back iron. The sub comes in. You can see Coach Christian right there meeting with her other 4 players, discussing a little strategy. The second free throw is good. And Izzy Morgan comes in for Ellen Baranowski.
So I believe that's the biggest lead of the night for the Stings, up to 6.
It is, yeah. They're going to try to pull away in this third quarter and give themselves a bit of a cushion. Score is now 22-16 with 3:40 left in the third quarter. Izzy Morgan picks up Ava Morad's goal with some help defense. The ball is tipped just off Mo Larkey's hand, so it will stay Tewksbury ball. Reagan Maniscalco will inbound for Tewksbury. And Doc, did you know about Tewksbury's mascot, how it's the Redman, and how that's really one of the only Native American mascots left in Massachusetts now? Most other schools have changed theirs.
Right. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a petition to change it a few years ago, but they never did, and that basket is good for Paige Crowley.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know, I found that very interesting when I was looking at it earlier. Lots of passing around the perimeter from the Mustangs. The ball gets bottled up there and goes into...
You can see now with Ellen sitting on the bench, you can see that Tewksbury trying to work it inside. It's only a 4-point game. I'm sure they have to give Ellen a rest every now and then. Can't play the entire game, right?
Yeah, Tewksbury will definitely take those inside opportunities when Ellen's not in. No.
Want to give a shout out to the excellent captains for both teams while we have a minute. For Tewksbury, one of 3 captains is number 3, Michaela Stovzen. Also, Emily Pitcher wearing number 12, and Sophia Capiello wearing number 23. And for your Norwood Mustangs, they're 2 great captains, number 5, Ava Morad, and number 32, Ava O'Neill, the 2 seniors on the Mustang squad. Congrats on great careers to all 5 girls and their teams. So this is getting a little closer here in quarter number 3, Sophie. This is going to be an interesting finish.
I know it is. It looked like the Mustangs might have been pulling away a little bit, but Tewksbury has come right back and made it close again.
Be interesting to see if they keep trying to work it in the paint to number 10, Nicole Barron. They absolutely have to establish something inside because, you know, they've shot okay from the perimeter, but it's not gonna make the difference that alone.
Yeah, it looks like Coach McNaught is still sitting her, keeping an eye on her with 3 fouls, hoping she doesn't pick up another one before the end of the game.
We know that Ellen's fan club is here tonight because right before we came on for the second half, there was a gentleman walking around close to the court and he had Baranowski spelled out phonetically on his T-shirt. So the fan club is here for Ellen for sure.
Yeah, her grandfather is down there in the stands and her parents are also here along with some other family.
Oh,
shot from Reagan is good.
Ooh.
She's a very smooth shooter.
And we're back to 2-point lead for the Stangs. 55 is back in.
Ellen, and she's fouled for an and one right there.
That time of year where your big players gotta play, and she is absolutely a big player. They really just haven't had an answer for her the whole night, Sophie.
No, there's no one on that team that's tall enough to really fight with her on the inside. So they keep doubling her and trying to hope that she doesn't get those baskets. Only one shot for Ellen here with the basket made before. That one is tipped out of bounds and stays Norwood ball. No one can grab that rebound. Ari Blake will now inbound. Mo Larkey came out of the game and was subbed in by Izzy Morgan.
Oh, beautiful feed to Ellen, wouldn't go.
Yeah, great look inside, just off. Quick passing from Tewksbury here. Emily Pitcher is looking to drive, gets turned away, and a travel is called.
Has some excellent defense there, a lot of pressure by Ava Moran.
Yeah, she was playing some suffocating defense, giving her no space to move. See the press here from Tewksbury. Ari Blake threw it away right into Nicole Barron's hands.
Ava Morad gets a hand on that one. She's like a big cat out there, isn't she? She's on both ends of the court.
She really is. She's so quick also. The ball was tipped off of Ellen and will stay Tewksbury ball. Emily Pitcher now trying to control this offense and get a good look. Shot for Nicole Barron is good for 3.
That was a big shot. We got a 1-point game.
That was a huge shot. Tewksbury really needed that one to stay in this. It looks like a foul on Chloe Mello was called, so Norwood will be shooting free throws for the rest of this quarter, as Tewksbury now has 5 fouls on the team. First shot is off the mark for Izzy. Second one is off too. Grabbed on the ground, saved by Ava Morad, but goes out of bounds and will be Tewksbury ball. Based on my stats I've been keeping, Tewksbury hasn't shot any free throws yet tonight.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, Nora's been doing a good job on the defensive end, not letting them get any shooting fouls.
Still a 1-point game, right? Stangs up by 1.
Yeah, 24-23 with a minute and a half left in this third quarter. For those of you just joining us now, this game has really been back and forth. A lot of defense, a lot of quick transition plays. Not much offense from either team, really, as you can see by the low score.
Right, 2 good defenses. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all our friends in Tewksbury joining us on the live stream tonight. It's great to have you with us. A shout out to the mighty NCM sports team. We have Brian Boudreau on the camera tonight.
He's doing it all by himself right here. Ava Morad will now shoot 2. She was fouled by Paige Crowley. The first is good.
So number 24, Molaki, is back in for the Stangs.
Second shot for Ava, hits off the side. She's had a pretty quiet night overall. I mean, there hasn't been that much offense, but she only has 6 points.
Yeah, 2 really good defenses out there.
Shot from Vanessa Iandoli is off. And Emily Pitcher is fouled.
And we are inside of 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Stangs up by 2.
Nicole Barron will now inbound. That last foul was Lily Cordani's second. Another rebound for Tewksbury, but a travel is called. Norwood ball with 53.1 seconds left in this quarter. Ava Morad looking to break the press.
Beautiful job of getting that one to Molaki.
Ari Blake now with a 3. His shot was just off, bounced twice off the rim there.
That's number 2, Vanessa Iannoli.
Yeah, Lily Cordani picks up her 3rd foul. Emily Pitcher will now bring up this ball. The shot clock is still on, so they can't just run out the quarter. The ball now thrown away. And we'll go back to Norwood. Lily Cordani goes to the bench and Cece Becker comes in. Cece Becker's doubled in the corner, not giving her any chances to shoot.
Oh, beautiful read by Molaki. Again, looking inside for Ellen. Nice layup by Ellen.
Yeah, that was nice feed right there. She got just the right amount of separation to be able to convert that. A steal by Ava Morad goes into Molarkey's hands. She goes to Cece, but doesn't get the shot off in time.
It was a strong finish by the Norwood girls for that third quarter, Sophie.
Yeah, very strong. The Mustangs are now up 27-23, so a 4-point lead. Not safe yet by any stretch.
Yeah, we're coming to the time of the game where every possession is going to matter now, right? Got to watch the turnovers. Got to start hitting those outside shots if you're going to come from behind.
For sure, they have to get this whole team. This is really the crunch time. You got to get everyone to gel together. Got to make as most you can in these last 8 minutes.
Again, want to thank the coach for some of the stats that she gave us. For Ava Morad Sr., she's averaged 12 points per game with 4 assists. Again, Ellen Baranowski, the freshman, averaged 11 points per game. She shot 61% from the field. She averaged 8 rebounds per game. And Lily Cordani, the sophomore, and Ari Blake, the junior, averaged 4 steals a game. So really well-rounded team, Sophie.
Yeah, very well-rounded. And those stats that were emailed were quite helpful because I was doing my own research, but it definitely doesn't match what was given to us.
And you are an excellent researcher.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, thank you for all the stuff you prepared in advance, Sophie.
No problem, and I don't know if we mentioned this, but Ava Morad and Ellen Baranowski are TVL All-Stars, with Lily Cordani having an honorable mention this season. It really just shows the contributions they've brought to this team.
Love it. Should be a great finish. And again, you're watching the round of 32 here from Nolet Johnson Court at Norwood High School.
We're sure to have an exciting fourth quarter. Malarkey looks right inside to Ellen, who gets another easy layup. Tewksbury really just can't seem to match this height.
Right. Yep, and that's where we should look this time of the game, right?
An offensive foul is called, Norwood ball. That will be the second foul on Michaela Stoveson.
So the lead is 6 with 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter.
Ari Blake now bringing up the ball. Ava Morad's pass just a little short, goes into Tewksbury's hands. Doesn't make its way to Ellen Baranowski.
Yeah, some good defense there by number 3, Michaela Stoveson.
Nicole Barron yet again looking to make a play for Tewksbury here. Emily Pritchard off the mark of her three. The ball's called off Tewksbury. Norwood going down. Oh, my apologies. It was actually a foul. The third on Michaela Stoveson now. It's a Norwood ball. The second team foul of the quarter.
So Ari Blake, the junior, will inbound it.
A sub for Tewksbury, number 5, Paige Crowley comes in and subs out Michaela Stoveson. Malarkey looks inside, back to her for a shot off the front iron.
What a fantastic passer Malarkey is, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a great passer. She makes nice, strong bounce passes, which are always key, and the coaches emphasize.
But she's always around the ball, offensively, defensively. What a player.
She is. Ellen Baranowski just picked up her second foul. Keeping her out of foul trouble has really been key tonight. First shot for Nicole Barron is off.
Nicole Barron has had a great night both ways for Tewksbury.
She has. She doesn't have many points, but her playing doesn't reflect the score. She's played a lot stronger than what you can see on the score sheet. Her second shot is also off. Tipped back into Emily Pitcher's hands, and she converts.
Emily Pitcher, what a player. Goes to the left hand.
Yeah, she's very strong for this team. Shot for Ellen is off, grabs her own rebound, and misses again. That's finally controlled by Emily Pitcher, who gets it to Nicole Barron.
Again, some good defense there by Tewksbury, playing hard in the paint.
And speaking of Emily Pitcher, she had 18 points in there when Tewksbury's went against Chicopee, and Reagan had 20.
Wow.
21.
Fantastic.
Take out of control there, trying to draw the foul. Molarkey brings it down the other end, takes it all the way. Can't make the layup. Nicole Barron looks all the way ahead to Emily Pitcher, who gets that layup ahead of the rest of Norwood.
And don't look now, but the lead is quietly down to 2 points for the Stings at 29-27. 5:39 to go in the fourth quarter.
There's still a lot of time left. Who knows what can happen in the rest of this game?
Yeah, well, they found a solution to, getting points in the paint is that fast break, good passing, getting the ball out, getting it down the floor.
Now, do you think Tewksbury is going to stay with the press that's seemingly been working during the game, or do you think they're getting tired and their coach will let them drop back?
Should be a great finish. Again, a full house here at Nola Johnson Court. It's a great time of year here at Norwood High School. Can't believe the month of February is almost in the books, but this year is moving right along, Sophie.
Sure is. We're almost ready to start the spring season once winter sports are over. We got a lot going on with that.
Excellent NHS students section here as well. Congrats to all the winter sports teams. Had a lot of excitement this winter.
Yeah, and the student section is always lively. I haven't heard them chanting as much as they do at some games tonight.
And I think a team also went off to STN. Is it today or tomorrow, right? They'll also be competing at the STN School Television Network Conference and all its events.
Yeah, I think they're leaving tomorrow morning. That'll be a fun week for those who are going.
We wish them the best. They've had a long track record of success at STN.
Yeah, they're looking to get some awards this year. Molarkey almost couldn't get that over the court there, but she got it into Ari's hands. Ava Morad as the reverse is blocked. Will stay Norwood ball under the hoop. Molarkey will now inbound and gets it into Ari. Ava Morad looks down low to Ellen Baranowski, who can't make that layup.
Oh.
Reagan Maniscalco is just off for three, rattles around the rim. She's been very strong for this team tonight.
She has. She's quite a player.
Allen shots can't seem to be falling right there. Ari corrals that ball and gets the turn. A timeout is called by Coach Kristen.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to number 10 for Tewksbury, Nicole Barron. She is matching up really well against Ellen here in the second half, Sophie.
Yeah, she's definitely an undersized forward, but she stepped up to the task and she's playing the best defense she can.
This is going to be an exciting finish. Stings up by 2, 4:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the score is 29-27. Very low scoring, as I said before. We haven't seen much offense from either team.
And again, the Stings came into the round of 32 as the 3 seed. Tewksbury Memorial came in as the number 30 seed. Tewksbury Memorial 10-10 on the season. The Mustangs are 15-5.
Same lineup stays in for Norwood. Kristen's going with who she has in. Ava Morad bringing up the ball. Foul is now called on number 15. Reagan Maniscalco. That will only be her first. Oh my, actually. It's her third.
Mo Larkey with the inbound to Ari Blake. Looking inside for Ellen. Back to Mo Larkey.
Ellen grabs another rebound there. Lily Cordani with the shot for 3. Again to Ellen. A push off is called inside. It will be Tewksbury ball. Norwood coaches aren't very happy about that call.
She's had 3 defenders on her every time she moves in the paint.
She really has. They've been making it so hard for her. Emily Pitcher now gets stuck. Works her way around Ari and draws a foul from Ellen. Oh, it looks like it was called on Ari. First free throw is off. Definitely some distraction from the student section down below, you could hear.
Ellen goes out. Ari Blake goes out. Cece Becker comes in.
Izzy Morgan subs in as well. Box out jam, which is exactly what they need to do. The free throw is made.
That's number 12, Emily Pitcher. She's had a great afternoon for Tewksbury.
She has. Lily Cordani wide open and the block is fouled on her way up. She will now shoot 2.
Lily Cordani, another excellent heads-up player.
That foul is the first on Emily Pitcher. Lily just with a smooth stroke makes her first free throw.
So cool. She's only a sophomore, right?
Yeah, she is. She got 2 more years with this team after this.
Look at that.
Second one as well.
2 big free throws in the round of 32.
Yeah, right when you need it. Norwood is now up 3, 31-28. As I say that, it's back down to 1, 31-30.
Every possession matters now, every single one.
Mora drives right to the hoop and gets that layup to go.
Fantastic. Puts the Stangs back up by 3 at 33-30.
Looks at 3 from Chloe Mello. Sinks a big 3 right there. The bench is going crazy.
And that's what wasn't there in the first half. It's there now, right?
Yeah, the outside shooting. Cece Becker was wide open. Sets up for a deep 3. Hers is just over. Tried to save it by Izzy Morgan, but went right into Emily Pitcher's hands. Vanessa Ianori now makes it 3-2. A timeout is called by Norwood.
It's been a long time since Tewksbury has had a lead, and they just got one up by 3.
It sure has. They haven't had a lead since that first quarter. 36-33, Tewksbury leading now with 2:53 left in this fourth quarter. I'm sure this one's going to come right down to the wire.
Yeah, every possession now. You know that outside shooting, the perimeter shooting, wouldn't stay cool the whole night.
You can see both coaches discussing the strategy that they'll show coming out of this timeout.
Those are some big threes under pressure in the tournament. That's impressive.
They really were, and right at a time when Tewksbury needed them.
This one's going to be a barn burner. This is coming down to the wire for sure. You're watching round of 32 action at Norwood Community Media. Your home for all things Norwood. So great to be here working with the great NCM team today. Such a pleasure working with you, Sophie.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
The Stangs, 2:53 to go, and they're trailing by 3.
You can really hear all the crowd getting into it now. The energy has really been brought up in these last 3 minutes, not just under 3 minutes. 3-second violation is called on Ellen Baranowski. That is a rough thing to be called with this time left. Norwood now in a press, hoping to force a turnover.
You have to hand, you got to give it to Tewksbury. There is no give in them at all. The number 30 seed, they're believing.
No, they really have, and they stepped up to take on this challenge. Tight D from Ava Morad there. Foul is called. Looks like a clean block to me, but Paige Crowley fell, and now she'll shoot too.
2 big free throws. Tewksbury currently up by 3.
Wow, these really are at a crucial time. She misses the first. That's big for Norwood right here. The second one was good. Tewksbury really hasn't shot free throws until this fourth quarter, and that was a steal right there from Emily Pitcher. She came away with that ball.
Huge turnover.
Tight defense from Mo Larkey on Nicole Barron. Emily Pitcher trying to drive to the hoop with a teardrop right there. Rebounded by Ellen. Ava Morad is looking to push the pace there. She takes it all the way to the hoop. Shot's a little strong, but it will stay Norwood ball.
Every possession matters now. 1:45 to go. 4-point lead for Tewksbury.
Cece Becker now subs in for Ari Blake. Ava Morad with a quick turnaround. Her shot doesn't fall either. Norwood's really seem to have a cap on the basket right now. The shots just aren't falling. Emily Pitcher looking to make something happen and expand this Tewksbury lead. She almost gets the ball stolen there, but recovers it. Strong drive from Emily Pitcher, and she gets a foul called.
So she'll go to the line with Tewksbury leading by 4.
That foul will be the third on Cece Becker. Her first shot is good. As we said before, these really are crucial free throws. Second one was good as well. Just such a smooth stroke right there.
Yeah, she's had a great afternoon, Emily Pitcher.
Pass is almost intercepted. Cece Becker for 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Lily Cordani, who almost loses it.
Coach is trying to get a timeout. Coach K-Mac is.
Looks like the ball went out of bounds off Tewksbury last. And a timeout is called by Norwood.
So Tewksbury by 6, 58 seconds to go, fourth quarter.
This is really crunch time. You don't need a 3 quite yet. There's still enough time to get a few 2s. And Norwood doesn't have any fouls to give. The next one Tewksbury will be shooting, so that's something to be aware of. 58.3 seconds can seem very short, but in basketball it can be stretched.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll take 2. Hopefully it's a quick 2. But again, this has been a great contest. This is what the tournament is all about, right? It's a new ball game when tournament time rolls around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
New season.
You love the high energy, love the intense games. It's all you want for the tournament.
Also, Tewksbury has done very little subbing today. I mean, most of their starters have been out there the entire game. They still have a lot of spring in their step. They've been impressive.
Yeah, Tewksbury has 6 girls who've scored tonight, mostly the girls who have been playing. Norwood has 6 scorers as well. You really hear the student section getting into it now, trying to support their team, get them to get right back in this game. Ari Blake playing point guard.
We're under 50 seconds.
Even more, kicks it out to Malarkey, who banks a three in.
Big shot.
That's a clutch three if I've ever seen one. Almost forces a turnover there, but Tewksbury gets it over the half with Reagan Maniscalco.
We're under 35 seconds.
Foul is called.
So Tewksbury by 3, 39-36. 30.5 seconds to go in regulation.
We have the fourth foul on Lily Cordani. And those were actually, that three from Mo was her first points of the night. She had a quiet night tonight on the offensive end. First free throws in and out for Reagan Maniscalco. That's a big one. Cece Becker is ready to sub in. Second free throw is off as well, rebounded by Ava Morad. She'll push it over half court quickly.
There's the opportunity.
23 seconds left with three from Ari Blake off, rebounded by Ellen Baranowski, and there's a foul on the floor. That foul is the third on Paige Crowley. Ellen shooting two. Smooth stroke for a tall girl. It's always a challenge for bigs in basketball, finding the right stroke, but
What a player. Only a freshman, right?
great play.
And she's had 3 people riding her the entire evening.
She has. She's worked through that and still managed to score. Makes the second free throw as well. Norwood is now only down 1, my bad. Norwood is now down 39-38 with 19.6 seconds left.
This is what the round of 32 is all about, isn't it?
Sure is, going right down to the wire.
Forget seeds, forget the regular season. It's a brand new season. 2 excellent teams out there.
Yeah, none of that matters. You just play your heart out and try to move on.
Should be a great finish. 19.6 to go in regulation.
Now you'd imagine Norwood is pressing here, trying to get a turnover.
Yes, absolutely.
So Coach McDonald, she could be drawing up a new play. She could be using one of their old presses. She's really good. One of her skills as a great coach is to be able to come up with plays right on the spot and just show her girls so they know what they're doing and adjust to the different situations.
She is the master, there is no doubt. 2-time Boston Globe Coach of the Year, right? She is the master.
It'll be Tewksbury ball. They have to go to full court.
And I love that, like, everything out there is always a smile with the girls, too.
Oh yeah, the energy is so good. It's always positive. Ball's inbounded and a quick foul. Norwood bench is really upset about that one. They didn't think Ava touched her. Reagan Maniscalco will now be shooting 2 since Norwood has 5 fouls and the Tewksbury's in the bonus. The freshmen Mo Larkey and Ellen Baranowski are ready to sub in. This time she makes her first.
She's had a great afternoon. Reagan Maniscalco.
Yeah, 14 points so far for her. She's definitely the leading scorer for Tewksbury. Makes the second as well, putting Tewksbury up 3 now. 16 seconds left. Malarkey looks inside to Ellen, who's being guarded really closely by Nicole Barron.
Under 10 seconds.
Looking for a three from Ava Moran right off the back iron. Rebounded by Cece Becker, who launches a three as well, and this one goes off. Really, really tough ending for the Mustangs here. Such a close game all around. As we said, the whole time we suspected it was going to come down to the end, and it sure did. And the free throw shooting was really key for both teams. There were a lot of misses, a lot of makes. It was just all about their focus and like if they were coming to play. And Tewksbury really showed up tonight.
That's what they did, and that's what that's what the halftime is all about, is the adjustments. So if you look at the adjustments that Tewksbury made, and they made them so well, they had nothing in the paint in the first half. In the second half, they make an adjustment so that number 10, Nicole Barron, is very strong in the paint, really played Ellen tough. Really kind of shut down that inside game for the Mustangs. And then most importantly, when they needed to get those perimeter shots, Tewksbury made them.
Yeah, and the scoring really shows. In the first three quarters, Tewksbury had 10 or fewer points. And in this third quarter, they had 14. So they really came and scored when they needed to.
You look at the regular season records, of course, you say 10-10, 30 seed. There is no way that is a number 30 seed team or a 10-10 team. They're way better than that, right? So
yeah, they really showed up when they needed to, and they brought it here tonight to Norwood.
I want to congratulate both teams on fantastic seasons. Good luck to Tewksbury. We wish you well. But congrats to both teams, particularly the seniors, on a great season. That was what the tournament is all about: is excitement down to the wire. Well played, really mistake-free ball. We said that. In the second half, every possession was going to matter, and boy, that was correct, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was really an overall good game. As we said, really tough ending for the Mustangs, but they played well, played hard throughout the whole game.
So, Sophie, I want to thank you. Our first opportunity to work together. This is so great. Thank you. I really enjoyed this. I want to give a shout-out to Brian Boudreau and the mighty NCM team for all the good work that they do all year long. And we will see you next time, and we will see you on NCM, your home for all things Norwood. Congrats to Tewksbury as they move on.
Thank you. Have a good night.